All right, I want to tell you all what I've been doing, what I've been up to. This is Yerko Uribe from Chile. And what has he got here? This is the Palace of Eternia, or Eternos Palace, or I'll just call it the Yerko Palace for maybe for legal reasons. And it's pretty, right? So I went to my local library. Actually, it's not even local. It's like 10 cities away. And I went an hour and a half to go to the library tonight or earlier today. I went I left the house around what? A quarter to one, I think. I think I got there by 3 o'clock, spent about half an hour, and then got home by 5:30, after doing all the trains and all that. So here it is. This is now they showed the Toy Habits showed this in an article, but I wanted to show all of you what this looks like. I mean, it's really nice, really, really sharp and detailed. Now, there is a catch. There is a an asterisk to all this stuff. I don't know where that stupid chariot in the background is going to. Um, I'm not going to be able to do this exact scale. This will not be a one-in-one scale. This will probably be one, two, one in five, or maybe 4 out of 5 scale. Because either I'm not sure what she said. Lovely lady that was helping me with this. Because the library I was going to back in 2010, 2011, 2012, that library had completely moved. It was destroyed, taken down, demolished, and moved to a new location. So it was a whole new experience for me. You think that 2010 and 2020 are completely different. You think they're the same. And then you realize sometimes they're two different animals. They really are. 2010 and 2020 are two different animals when it comes to the times, because people had moved on, new building, new rooms, new rules, and I was able to talk to this lady. She reminded me of Tila, and so Tila was able to tell me, look, I can shrink these down, all the parts, because there's 8 total parts to this. Okay, so 8 parts times $6.99 is $56. Okay, so 260 centimeters and 150 centimeters tall and 260 wide. So that's what it's supposed to be. But because the machine is only so big that I am only able, I think she said she's going to implode it to 20% down. So it's going to be 208 centimeters wide and 120 tall, 120 by 208. So that's taking off 20% of each side. And I'm hoping I can assemble all of this. All of this can be assembled. So there is all this shit, all the sets that we've seen before, right? So we go back to this one. Yeah, these are all the details. This is all the rooms. So I'm enjoying. This is my latest project. I'm not impressed by what I saw today. A lot of these are heads and necks swapped. I may pick up the Skeletor, that newest Skeletor 2-pack figure. That's a special emo Halloween thing. But after that, there's the Eternia's Choice, but there's nothing else that's getting my attention. I still have to go through my old boxes to find the Hordak statue from the 2000s and Evelyn's scepter, and also I think the original Skeletor from 2000X. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So credit goes to Yerko Uribe for even putting this up. Let me show you some of a little bit what he did with the other ones. So these are the other ones. This is the man himself. You can find him on YouTube. Here he is, and not YouTube. I'm sorry, Instagram. And here we have the collector. This is the Siege for the Snake Men. Everybody's shown this one. That's the attack track. This one and this one here are the Eternia choices. In case these two do not show up at all for people to buy on Mattel Creations, then this is a choice to get them. But for me, I can't get them at the scale I would want. And also, too, there's a transparent piece of plastic. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it. It's all going to be one color. So this color here, this gray, is what my Eternia Palace will look like. So this will be my version will be smaller, but I think it would be nice, as nice as this is here, as nice as this palace is, I think it would be better to show what this looks like in a practical setting in my house. Don't you think? So let's see what happens. I think, what's the first one I'm getting? This part here. You see this entrance, this one to the top left? That's all I'm printing out. Nothing else. And then later on, I'll get the other 7 parts. $56, okay? If you had gotten this, see this section here, not the door yet. I don't think I'm getting that template, the plate, the big printing plate there. I don't think I'm getting that yet. This is fun. I'm assembling this one section by section, okay? If you had done this with the real thing, you would have been paying as much as the Cat's Lair from Thundercats, okay? And you know how much that damn thing is. So aside from the real figures that I have, I think this would make a nice thing for Christmas. I'm going to see about acrylic paints. I hope the acrylic paints are not sticky and they don't stick to things, and it'll make the palace even nicer. Because there's colors of magenta, yellow, tan, light blue, dark blue, gold. And I think all those colors will really stand out. And it'll make it look like the Filmation. Look at that little cave in there. All that detail. And so, oh yeah, I think I'm getting this section as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, the lady there that she said she'll call me or email me. And then once she does, then I go over there and pick it up. But I want to drop off sections and pick them up so that I'm there a total of 8 weeks. And I will proudly call that lady Tila. I will proudly call her Tila after doing all this because she looks like Tila. Anyway, that's it. Good journey, everyone. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed.